Hey guys, we are back! Chapter 4!
Yes. We're all right.
Can you hear me through the wind? I'm not wearing a helmet!
What did he say?
This is dangerous! Seriously, like, this is a terrible game for people to emulate. It kind of just says, if I'm driving down the road and a helicopter appears, it will most definitely shoot my asshole. I still have no comprehensive idea as to how Neo Umbrella makes its finances or is able to acquire this fucking amount of military grade weaponry. That's an important flippin' question. I don't care if you say, well, they still have the money from the from the pharmacy company. I'm like, are you shitting me? No, their assets would have been liquidated and sold off to, like, probably the U.S. government or to whoever else, since they were destroyed or dismantled by the BSAA.
Oh my God. Jake!
Not physically dismantled, but they're like Chris and Jill, that they were really finally pissed. Shoot the frickin' barrels! There we go. But it was dismantled by them. Like, they hated Wesker, and they wanted Umbrella to pay for their crime for what they did to Raccoon City and to Stars.
This is really
So how the heck do they have this kind of money? This is almost as inflatedly bullshit as Black Ops 2 with Cortez Dia. How the hell does Menendez, a cartel drug lord with cocaine, be able to finance military-grade weaponry and underground bases for the rare element and research staff? That is way past the pay grade of a drug cartel leader. There's no financial strategy in that. Because if they did have that finances, a lot more time and effort would be put into our modern day drug cartel. And you might say, well, modern future. It's 13, well now, 12 fucking years in the future. That's fucking bullshit. Okay, so, oh, I fucked up. Don't die, don't die. If I'm playing as Jake, what the hell controls would Sherry be doing right now? Because if it was probably a human-based character, they might have, like, fallen right now. Yes, you don't feel any slight discomfort from falling down. But you do have your, regenerative properties from the G virus.
Yeah. Nice catch.
It's a good thing Sherry isn't as annoying as she was in Resident Evil 2. Damn, that was terrible. Well, cause honestly, she's grown up. And if we knew that she was gonna grow up to be this kind of secret agent style, shoot it already! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Okay, there we go. If we knew she was gonna grow up into this, I think there'd be a little less bitching in Resident Evil 2. Am I right or am I right? Nah, she was an NPC escort character. She sucks. It was like fucking Ashley in Resident Evil 4. There's no love for that character, even if you did upskirt her like a creep you are. Most people did, I'm assuming. It was the only, I think it was the only enjoyable part people found in that game with her. It was funny back when Resident Evil 2 was coming out in the trailer. At the end of the trailer, they had a red screen with a character that seemingly had blonde hair. And they were saying, who is this character? It's probably an old Resident Evil 2 character, or an old Resident Evil character, and people theorized, since with the blonde hair, and we hadn't seen a character around this age type, we thought it was all Sherry. But game designers made us realize that they had a big 10-inch dildo up our asses and changed the entire talking point by making Jill Valentine have a freaking hair color change from a brunette to a blonde, which is absolutely freaking retarded. Why would a brunette want to be a blonde other than to get more sex? And Jill Valentine was a strong, independent character with her brunette hair, but yet making her blonde made her just a terrible, terrible character design flaw. Sons of bitches pissed me off with that one. Oh shit. This don't look so good. Another important factual question. WTF with all this shit, but seriously, how the flippin' hell these Jahavos, who would agree to this? And it's just saying, well, all they got out of it was the fact that they might mutate. Okay, so they might mutate. Now, what of it? They could have still been normal frickin' soldiers, and it would have been much easier to kill them. Who would have willingly agreed to say, I'm going to inject myself with this toxin here?
Alright.
I just don't understand it. They have the mental processing as they do now. They're highly intelligent. I do not get it. And since the fact is that they're biological weapons now, this inquires the BSAA to get into here, into this incident. And they hate the Neo Umbrella hates the BSAA, so why the hell would you use a lot of bioterrorist weapons?
We don't need their help.
Okay, so for right now, this little key section in the campaign, I'm just going to show the dialogue conversations, which you should be reading since I'll be talking over them. But for the most part, all it is kill the guys down here on the ground, and let Chris's team, if you're playing online, handle the top guys. They'll still handle the top guys even if they're not online, but it's much slower. So just let them kill off those guys. You keep surviving down on the ground since you're more important than Chris. His campaign sucked. So here we go, a little scene change. I just cut ahead a bit. Some next dialogue point will be coming up.
Dropping like flies. We'll have this mess mopped up in no
Yep,
time.
so now all the enemies are being targeted. So we got the helicopter and a couple guys up on Chris's area. So be sure to save some sniper rifle ammo, unlike I didn't do. And just to take out these guys, just to help thin the herd, because Chris's team was taking a slow-ass job. That's what you get for hiring the BSAA. Can't get some feds or some Interpol. And there's another clip. We just took out the helicopter.
I thought we'd be here all night. This way.
And now we're done, so we're gonna go to this little doodad here. Somersault like a ballerina. And just climb up here. And what's, I do not know what that made that sound. And we'll just get this done. Now, as you recall from the Chris campaign, we will go through this door and do some other stuff. Now, that helicopter's still alive. So, in fact, we have to permanently take it out. Yes. So, we will, for the majority of the part, we will, what's the squeak, 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 squeak? But for the majority of the part, we will just be running around collecting ammo, not doing really much anything helping Chris out, because we are just flipping him the bird for being a total asshole, because the sole fact is that I am Wesker's son.
Not sure.
So I am flipping him the figurative and literal bird. Oh shit me, sideways on a pitchfork.
Roger!
Not going too well for him, is it?
They can't do shit,
Wanna show
but
how
I'm
it's
so
done?
dead.
Well, I have some explosive rounds to even the odds.
The Bird Commando. If you guys didn't understand my yawn and try to do a hick accent, I said the Bear Commando. This assault rifle, which has grenade rounds. I should save the ammo for the final boss fight. Hopefully it'll work out. But fuck that, I'm gonna use the gun. And I'm probably assuming most of you were screaming in the comments saying, use the Bear Commando. Well, I'm using them right now. So again, I'll be running around collecting some ammo, which I recommend you to do because Chris's team up on the top floor will be shooting the helicopter. If you help shoot the helicopter, you might miss some important goodies. Like right now I'm just trying to get some item to switch for the herbs. I'll get rid of my flash grenade when the point comes. There's another green herb, so that causes a bit of a doodad problem. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of our flash grenade. And we'll pick that up and we'll combine. So yeah, Chris is shooting that helicopter and we're collecting items. Very good on us because items, like, somehow the game designers after development or after the Chris campaign development said, you know what, we completely just like mentally or physically, I'm trying to think of it. They almost like physically fucked us in the Chris campaign with how little ammunition they gave us. So at this point they said, let's just have random bouts of ammunition. So be sure to collect or you'll have a pisser of a time, such as the Chris campaign did with ammunition consumption. Oh man, I missed some crates, but I'll be jumping down soon after. It was kind of terrible when they did the Resident Evil Chronicles game on the Wii. They made it a railgun shooter. That was a bit despicable. Because everyone was asking, redo or reboot kind of the Resident Evil franchise from the ground up. Such as do the old missions, the Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica. Do those and give them a bit of a touch-up with graphical design. But keep the game archetypes because people loved those in the day and somewhat still now. They hate this kind of gameplay, this third-person-esque style gameplay. They miss the old camera angle and terrible controls gameplay. So that's what they asked for, but no. We gave them a rail cart shooter. If you don't know what that is, you have never went to an arcade, game arcade section in some sort of mall or like a store. It's where the game literally pushes you forward. What it requires you is to aim with a device such as a Wii remote or one of those old duck shooter controllers. So what you have to do is you have to shoot the enemies in a select time or you die or lose health. So you have to shoot the enemies, and once you're done shooting them, you don't even have to move. The game moves you forward. It's like you're on a railway car. You cannot move anywhere. You are just literally looking first-person perspective and shooting shit, and it keeps moving you forward. You can't go back and collect stuff. You can't go excessively forward. Nope, it's set on a specific trailway. It's either life or death. There's nothing you can do. That was really a pisser. They did make some amazing graphical designs, but why didn't they do that for the freaking old kind of games? It makes no sense, really. Okay, we got just about 2 more minutes, and we'll be done. Because Chris's team, the BSAA, is sucking terribly. Why can't they shoot the frickin' helicopter? I'm tired. Because I'm down here collecting ammo, minding my own business, while these Jahavo come and try to rape my purity. Again, you guys might want to speed through this, but I highly recommend collecting the ammo. Because there's an obscene amount of crates. So many that you might not even be able to pick up everything. Yeah, it's weird that how you can't aim up any higher. It sucks, because I am actually willing to shoot the helicopter right now, but because of the fact I can't shoot it, because of the height restriction beforehand, it pissed me off. Okay, just one shot. I don't know if I'm making any hits. I don't know. I don't want to waste that ammo. Let's reload a bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, we will be missing a green herb since we jumped down. It's one green herb, guys. WTF, mate? What's the word? STFO? Oh no, it's you, it's you. STFU. And see, Chris's team finally put an end to that chopper because I wanted to keep the status quo and the space-time continuum right. Because when I was Chris, I took down that helicopter with no help from Jake. So in this one, I did nothing as Jake, and I let Chris do all the work.
Let's go. Our orders are to avoid contact.
Well, I'll see you guys for the next part.
was my father.
I don't think so.
Epic lie.
Reason. They're just rubbed in the wrong way.